Hello, good morning. Welcome back to Floramancer. I hope everyone is doing well. I've had a relatively peaceful Sunday morning. Didn't do anything in this world since yesterday's live stream. So yeah, those things that we want to get done, they're all still wanting to get done. How much is this made? All right, and where are we at? Oh, we're fine. Lots of Terra Steel. Okay, so we're going to be working on getting the coarse fruit farm automated first. And then go from there. This, our green one is over here, right? Yep. Oh, I need to get some emeralds. To fill that in. All right. So I took a look at my screenshots from my Season 1 world, and it should be some relatively easy redstone. I just have observers pointing into the dispensers, and then a redstone line on a clock. Doing a double tick so that it dispenses the water and then picks it back up again. So we'll be getting that going. I think I should do the recipe. We should do this first. So it's the popped coarse fruit. So we need to take the regular coarse fruit and cook it first, and then do an alchemy catalyst conversion for it. So then we should be able to get that building up a supply of coarse fruit so that when we go to do the shulk me not, we won't be in a deficit, because that's my current concern. Other things we need to do once that is done, because we're actually going to be doing the Rafflesia before the shulk me not, we'll need to set up the crafting of the Rafflesia somewhere. Okay, so there's no room there. I'm gonna have to make some room somewhere, I think. I only got one spot here. I'll have to figure out where to put the rest of them. I didn't count this when I made it. I just was like, ooh, this looks pretty, we'll do this. So I kind of figured, oh, there's a spot here too. Okay, so there we go. Rafflesia and shulk me not, and the Dandelion is going to be in a different spot. Might even be near the game of life that we need to do it with. So yeah. Let me grab my redstone box, and yes, it is Sunday, and you know how I do redstone on Sundays. It tends to be pretty derpy. I have, for some reason, Sundays are just a challenge for thinking, so we're gonna try and do this. I have no idea what's all in here. Hopefully we have enough stuff to get going. Were there observers? There were... Yeah, there's comparators in there. I have a couple of hourglasses. Okay. Hopefully we have everything we need. I'm all set with poisonous potatoes because, hi, Gisley. My mind just went blank of who redeemed that. Anyway. If you're saying, why did I block you on Discord? Because I didn't need to be dealing with your stuff on Discord. If you're going to challenge that, I can go ahead and block you here, or you can sit your butt down and watch me play. I'm just impatient. Deal with it. All right, so we're gonna try and get this together. I do want to warn everybody that I have been away for over a month because of a severe clinical depression crash. And so my brain's still not quite in the up and up for that. And yeah, I hope you'll forgive me and let me try to process things as fast as I can. But anyway, let's try to get this set up. That one needs to be turned. That's the direction we want, isn't it? Okay, and then below it, right here is where the redstone line is going to be. Okay, and then where is the flower gonna be? Right there. Let's swap you out because this is gonna be a redstone ladder. Here, so that'll tell me that's redstone ladder. This is just, these are blocks just to keep the water from knocking the coarse fruit that gets dropped be placed out of range of the random carpus. Alright, so now we know this is where we're gonna have a tower that will come off of this there, and then somewhere back here will be the timer. I say that questioningly, but we'll see. All right. And yeah, obviously I'll be adding repeaters and whatnot as we go. Let me bring up my helper images that I've got from my previous world. Okay. So what I have leading into here, this one is actually a comparator. And then I have 2 repeaters on each side. I'm guessing, I don't know why. Actually, I'm looking at this. It's not like it's gonna get a signal from any other direction. I have a repeater here and a repeater here. Anyway, and then let's try and make this circuit and see here. Oop, nope. There we go. And the circuit is back here. All right, so it comes from let's grab that one torch that I have. I should grab more on, get out more on my inventory, shouldn't I? And we're just gonna put it there so that I can, this is gonna be a redstone line. But I just need to see how I have this. Clearly, not in the same spot as in my Season 1 world. Hey Darkwing, nice to see you. This is just a comparator clock that I've got. I'm trying to figure out, I suppose I'll know once I start making it. Let's go back this way a bit. I have to remember we need to be able to put a torch here, or maybe here to have a repeater into there, and then this should be a repeater so that it doesn't interact with, I just fall for whatever. So then back here will be, I need more living rock, don't I? We need to make the Comparator Clock. How am I feeling? Eh. I'm feeling eh. And then this is actually where that connects. And somewhere here will be the clock. Let's grab some more living rock brick. I see that there's soul sand in this timer from the world, from the first world, and I have no idea how much is in there, so I wonder if I need to find out. Yes, I will play Floramancer after Floramancer, after this. This isn't Floramancer 2. This is Floramancer 1. But I've played Minecraft practically every day for like 11 years whenever it came out, when it was still beta. So yeah, I won't stop playing Minecraft. This is something I thoroughly enjoy. Alright, so what I need to figure out here is, looking at my setup here, if I put a button somewhere, can I test this? I'm trying to figure out what I did in my season 1 world that actually, well, I have a lever. A lever works. That makes this work, because this one going up here should drop coarse fruit, the amount needed to plant the farm. And this, it looks like it does it. It goes through here and blinks twice in order to do the dispensers for the water. Did this one blink twice? No. Oh. Maybe I knew what I was doing. I probably am gonna want to put... No. It works just fine this way. I was wondering if I needed to keep the... There's no signal coming this way, and it doesn't double blink, so... Okay, let's get some redstone torches. And get that torch ladder made. Oops, I forgot to turn my phone to do not disturb. There. Alright, so this is now a redstone torch to become a ladder to go up to where we're going to be dropping coarse fruit. So, coarse fruit, funnel, spark. We should make a bunch of glass item frames. I'm going to take Hubrey's recommendation yesterday and work on removing all of my regular item frames and making them Quark glass frames, because then the item frame doesn't get rendered. And that will help with my FPS problems because there's so many item frames in this world. The glass ones are just glass panes around a regular item frame. Okay, so I need a bunch of glass panes. Let's just make a bunch. Oops. Try that again. Okay, and go from there. Do I have a spot for some more glass somewhere? Can we chuck it in one of these? Sure. And did I have item frames over here in one of my drawers? I do. Okay. I need one. Ooh, and one gives me two. Very, very nice. I like seeing that. That's cool. Okay. We need the... Oh, and an open crate, of course. Do I already have any? No. So let's make an open crate. It's planks, isn't it? It's been some time, so remembering all of these is just, yeah, it's been some time, folks. All right, let's get in there. And boop. Put the item frame on you. And we'll be putting the coarse flowers in that. And then to get the... This would work better if I harvest the farm, wouldn't it? But I need to grab all these flowers before I do that. That helps a little. All right, so we should be, that should be set to that. Now we need to make sure it actually pings the network, because I don't know, we're quite a ways away, I think, from any corporea. Yeah, so we need to get that over here. And the closest bit of corporea network is, there's some there. There's some here. Let's see. The closest one I think is probably this, you know, this stuff here. Because that's a long trip too. So we'll pull it from there. And we'll do the cheaty little method with the potatoes to get started, and then work from there, improving from potatoes to other things. Looks like I don't have any potatoes on me. So let's get some potatoes. think it's about time for us to turn the terrasteel off. Okay. And let's see. Memory has failed me. How far apart can these be? Nine. I've got 9. So let's see, when I ping, let's do it this way. When I ping you, yeah, there's nothing there. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is out there. So if we did, it's a circle, it's a sphere, so I kind of need to do let's see if it'll reach there. Don't want to give you that. Give it back. Thank you. All right, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. You're too far, so let's try here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's hope it gets to here. Yep. Let's put a torch back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just put it here. Okay. You're too far. All right. Okay. Now we're gonna go underneath and try to go that direction. Let's do to here, perhaps. Now we can't see the guy it on there, but we can try to get in here. And yep, it's connected now. All right, so let's grab these flowers. I don't think I need to grab all of them. I just want to have a decent number until we can go, which we're doing next, setting up the crafting of the creation of these. So we can continue the farm. Definitely need to put up some walls, otherwise some of this stuff will just fall over the edge. And that's good enough, I think. As you can see, some things we're getting along the edges there. Do we happen to have buckets? Nope. Let's get some buckets of water. Are they called water buckets or buckets of water? 3 water bucket. Yay. Ooh, they stack when you request them from Corporea. That's fascinating. I don't believe they stack any other time. Alright, so this is our first actual test. Without requesting more flowers, of course. That was quite a lag fest, and that was interesting. Alright, so definitely need walls. And figure out where to put the hopper hawk for picking all of this up. But I should be able to put this on a timer now, and once I have more flowers being created, successfully get a decent number of the farm running. All right, so that's all set. Let's put you. All right, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5 to 6, 7 to 8 to 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Well, that's frustrating. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 48. So there's always going to be one spot that doesn't get interesting. Very interesting. That's where I'm at. I'm like, huh, interesting. All right. And up here in front is where we will have, maybe, I'm just now realizing, let's figure out where the hopper hawk is gonna go. Do we have any floaty flowers in here? Does not appear, so we'll need to make it. Dirt, aster seed. And it's gonna need mana. Why do people not like rain in Minecraft? I'm okay with rain. I don't like thunderstorms because lightning does bad things. Like, it killed all my sheep, remember? Or cows or something. It killed something. Let's see. The range of a hopper hawk. I don't have that when I don't have the window open. What is the range of a hopper hawk? It's been so long, guys. I feel so bad that you're like having to watch me like relearn how to play. 21 by 21, and we're definitely going to have it powered by mana. Well, I don't know. Let's see what 13 by 13 is. That's the unpowered. So if it were to be underneath here somewhere, let's say I put it a bit below here. So below this dispenser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anything that ended up here would not be picked up. And I think it's worse this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we do need it to be powered. So we need to get mana over here. Woo! And we're not super near any mana either. Closest mana is over there. So we're going to need to build one of these guys. We're going to need to build a mana. Yeah, we're going to need to build one of those. Alright, so if we we're going to need a couple of fun things. Let's put our Hopper Hawk here. And we're gonna do, because I want access to the stuff up front, so we're gonna do the red string containers. We need 2 of those and a hopper. And let's figure out one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Into... Oh, wait. What am I doing? Told ya. Doing stuff by memory. We need to put the container here into a hopper that goes into this guy this way. And then this one should point up, but I need to see where that ends up. So if we're here, let's put the dirt back. Where is this? That's fantastic. Great. Okay, so we'll get rid of you again, and we'll put the red string container here. Pointing upward. Yep, and it will go into the chest or drawer that I choose to use, and we'll be able to filter the Hopper Hawk to not pick up flowers. Not pick up coarse flowers. So for right now, we're just going to pick you up and move you there. Woo. And put a item frame on you. No, actually we just need, currently we just need it on the network. Let's move that. F7, where was that? Why was that there? Don't know. Okay. We are going to need to put this on there so that it's on the network for collecting these to make them popped to turn them into flowers. Flowers will be stored over in the manufactory building because that's where they're going to be produced. But since this is on the network, it can see that there are flowers in this chest. So we should... I really need to make a button instead of... there's wood. We'll do a wood button instead of a lever. Called in! Hello! It's been some time. How are ya? Alright. That has requested the flowers. Fantastic! So once we get a random carpus here and mana, we should be able to see this activate. And we got 48. Fantastic. Okay. Put you back. Let's get the random carpus. I should have those. We need to make another floaty flower. Exhausted. You couldn't stay asleep last night. Ooh. I am so sorry to hear that. I am one of the privileged few who doesn't have a whole lot of sleeping issues. And I know that makes me a special sort of person. Boop. Alright, so we already know without mana, this guy can't reach all of these spots. So we need to get our mana set up. Let's grab some living rock. Calden, you're not the only one. Ed is extremely jealous of my ability to sleep. It takes me, on average, 5 minutes to fall asleep. And I'm not exaggerating. I can hit the pillow and I'm asleep. He hates that. And my Fitbit stats that track my sleep confirm that. It's amazing. It gives you, tells you if you're in deep sleep, REM sleep, light sleep, or if you're woken up. And very consistently, within 5 to 10 minutes of my hitting the pillow, I'm asleep. And very often, straight into deep sleep, which is, I'm gonna guess, extremely rare. So, yeah. Insomnia for me is, there's something wrong. I've had insomnia sort of once or twice in my life, and I'm not going to say that I know anything about people who suffer insomnia, because my insomnia really was, I was awake for 6 hours in the middle of the night. Like, I'd fallen asleep and I was awake at like midnight and couldn't fall back to sleep until almost 6 in the morning. But that was only the one day, and I know that people who have insomnia suffer that chronically. I wouldn't want, I feel for you guys. I really do. I have to try and remember how to do my mana tablet setup, and it's been over a month since I've played, so bear with me here. This is the one we're making. Alright, so let's just start with the mana pool and work our way from there. And we're gonna make it down here. It's been a couple years since you played Minecraft. Okay, so let's figure this out. It needs to be in range of both this, the Hopper Hawk, and the Rancarpus, which is above this end stone. If we put it We could put it off to the side here. Because I don't want it to interfere with the red string container here, since there will be a red string container in this mess. So if we put it there. Nope, it needs to go down, doesn't it? Oh, come on. We may have to build this somewhere and then have it pushed to a mana pool closer, because I'm thinking... do I have my Rod of the... No, I don't have the Highlands one in here. So we'll just do dirt stuff. And we'll put it there. This is where it's gonna go. That should be enough space, because we just need to put an open crate. An open crate there. Get my mana glass. Oops. And then we can pull the signal off of there. And we need a hopper and then red string container, a funnel. Ooh, we need to make more of those, guys. And an open crate. Let's get that going. There we go. Okay, now let's go look at this again. Okay, so it just goes out 2 and then into a torch with the piston. I had someone that tried to copy this setup, but without storage drawers. Just want to remind you guys, this will not work in 112 Botania without storage drawers. So if you've been trying to do it and can't figure out how I've done it, you must have storage drawers in 112 in order for this to work. And the reason for this is that Hopperhawks in 112 do not detect NBT data, so it doesn't know when a mana tablet is partially full, all the way full, or empty. It just will know it's a mana tablet. So when you configure it, it's gonna just see the mana tablet and it will pick up everything. Using a storage drawer will keep us from having to deal with that, because the storage drawer will only pick up things that match it with NBT data. That looks right about accurate. Let's make ourselves an item frame. And we need to spark this buddy and see if it connects, if we can get it to connect. Spark to these flowers or not. We're sparking it just in case I need to send it elsewhere, but do I have an obedience stick with me or not? Not. Okay. So we'll do one at a time. See if you'll bind to this. It seems a little far, so we'll see. That looked like a yes. That is a yes. Okay, good. They're all connected, so we don't really need the spark there. I'm gonna leave it just cause. Atlas, honey, be careful. You know you're a klutz with that on. Ugh, thanks. Atlas is not enjoying his cone of shame time, let me tell you. He's not normally this klutzy. I mean, he's a klutz. Let's put it this way. He's a klutz. But he's really klutzy with this thing on. Be careful. Okay. Just trying to think. We need to make the item frames. We need 2 item frames, perhaps? Maybe? And it needs to be 1 down here. Oh, we need to put a drawer down here too. Right there. And it'll have a mana tablet in it. But we also need 1 here to keep the hopper hawk from picking up the mana tablets or the flowers. So we need to actually put a chorus fruit in it because it's currently set at pick up only items in frames. Yeah, he's only got a couple more days left. And I'm certain that he'll take a nice long bath when it's done. I'm certain of it. I've been using a washcloth to wash his face because he gets a lot of goop in his tear ducts, which I'm guessing is a normal cat thing. But cats clean their face, so you never see it. So I've been just washing his face, and he looks to be appreciative of that, but I don't know. Don't know. All right, next. I think we need to configure the tablets, and that requires taking one of these off. So it doesn't try to autofill it. Okay. And one of you, and one of you. And let's put you there. Pick you up. I have them both. Oh, I need the drawer. Do I have? I can make one. We can build it. It needs to be a single drawer. All right. And we have a spark. We need another hopper hawk down here. That's what we need. There. There. I have my key, don't I? Yes. And we're gonna lock you. And we're gonna put empty tablets in you. Full tablets there. You are close enough to be connected to all the networky stuff. Yes. So once we put, we'll do We could do this really slow because the only thing consuming mana over here is the Rhinocarpus and the Hopper Hawk. I don't even think they consume a lot of mana. Now that I think about it. Maybe not. But let's go fetch another mana tablet and get this started. Oh. All right, and we need to make sure this is to fill the pool. Yep. Let's get ourselves another floating Hopper Hawk. No. And boink. There we go. No! It got picked up. Why? Oh, I guess because it was empty. Okay. How's Ed's yard work coming along? It has ended for the season. Mid-September he did an overseeding of the lawn, especially the areas where he dug up the trenches for the irrigation system in his front yard, which that is done, but there are a couple of areas he'll need to fix in the spring that he's not getting full coverage. And again, this is just for the front yard. He overseeded, and most of the seed looks to have grown into some beautiful luscious grass, and his yard is the greenest on the block. Like, seriously, we've taken walks and it's just very, very green. So he's very happy about that. It's alive and luscious, and he hasn't gotten to mow yet. He'll get to do that on Monday. It'll have been 4.5 weeks since he's mowed, because you can't mow when you're growing grass. And so he's like, I need to mow. And then the leaves are starting to fall, so he needs to gather those. And we have bur oak trees, and so we have a bunch of acorns that are making the squirrels really happy, but we need to get cleaned up. But for the most part, his yard work season has ended. He did get a snowblower, so he'll be able to take care of the sidewalks this winter. And the winter is going to be for... Ed does not have a composting bin. He mulches the leaves back into the ground. And I'm considering doing some gardening. Food gardening. And I would need some of that leafage eventually to go over my beds for certain crops. So, yeah. That's a couple years in the future yet. Our current project, we have 2 current home improvement projects that we're planning. One, we're waiting for a quote from the contractor to get our front door redone. The front door that we have looks to be original to the house, which means 1967. It is a wood plank door that has cracked in a couple of places. So it is not keeping the cold air out. So yeah, we need a new door. And it looks like he measured the door, and it looks like it's he explained it. There was an old way of doing doors, and depending on the age of the house, you either had the old way of doing doors or the new way of doing doors. And apparently, thankfully, we have the new way of doing doors. So he will be able to order the door package with the frame and have it pre-mounted and be able to fit it in there. And barring any issues with because he's going to need a little bit of space, and he has no idea where the framing timbers are for around the door frame. So he's just like, okay, you know, I will give you a quote based on, we've picked out the door we want, and we need a storm door too for this part of the country because of the weather. We've picked all that out, and we're just waiting on a quote. We're thinking it's gonna be somewhere in the neighborhood of $3,000. Now, let me premise this by saying he quoted $200 for the storm door and $350 as a starting point for a door install for labor. We are picking out a relatively fancy door. We want something that is as energy efficient as it can be, and yet still we've picked out a full glass door. It's got a very Art Deco type glass pattern. So, you know, you can't get super energy efficiency when you pick a glass door, but we have a first choice of fiberglass, but the one that we've seen in store is steel. He did say that we're going through Menards. If you guys know Menards in your area, I think it's just a US based home repair place for our door. They can custom make doors, and it's possible, he said, he could find us he could have that exact door made in fiberglass instead of steel. Fiberglass would last a heck of a lot longer and be slightly cheaper than steel. But we also want it to come pre-finished in a navy blue, and the steel one does, but I don't think the fiberglass one does. So we told him if it doesn't come in blue, we do not want to paint the door. We want it to come already painted. There's our rules. So we're hoping for a decent quote. The door and the storm door run us a little over $1,000. I think it was $1,400 for the door and the storm door components, plus the hardware, which I didn't add into that quote. So yeah. That's the funness that being a renter and then moving into a house and wanting to do all these things. Yeah. That's what we're living with at the moment. All right, so what I'm working on here very slowly is the turning coarse fruit into popped coarse fruit. So that's what I've been doing while I talk. And we're going to need to make at least one exo flame, because our other exo flames are over there, but we don't have any more room over here to do anything. This space right here is taken up. Let me show you real quick, because if you haven't, as you can see, we've got no space right there to put anything. So yeah, that is one of our home repair projects, and we hope to have it completed by the first hard freeze, and if not, the first snow.